How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? I'd like to discuss something with you today about the President of the United States. I know a lot of people who would love to call me a racist and say I pick on him because he's black and that's why I'm attacking him. That's nonsense. It always was nonsense. It's too stupid to even have to defend because it's moronic. I love anything a guy does if it's good, and I can't stand it if it's bad, and I don't care if he's a Jew, a Gentile, a Puerto Rican, or anybody else. I don't see a man's color. I see his actions and his activities, and that's all I care about. And I have an open mind and an open heart towards the new president, and I'm wishing that I could agree with everything he does. And it so happens that he's made some appointments that I think were wonderful, but now he just made an appointment. Listen to this appointment. He just appointed a man by the name of Holder. This man, Holder, was a deputy attorney general under Clinton. This guy is an out-and-out, I don't even know the words to describe it. What's wrong with this man? He's a partner with Clinton in the most disgusting pardon that was probably ever made in American history. They pardoned a guy named Mark Rich, a guy who was a fugitive of justice and ran away with $50 million in back taxes that he never paid to the United States and was hiding like a thief, and he couldn't be found in some island someplace a million miles from here. And his wife was supporting Clinton with millions of dollars in donations for his so-called library, which obviously was a phenomenal payoff. And everybody will say, now, of course, you can say that that's why he pardoned him. Who knows if it has anything to do with the money? Like millions of dollars doesn't affect anybody. And just because he's got millions, that doesn't mean he would pardon somebody just because of the money. What other reason is there to pardon a fugitive of justice who ran away with millions of dollars of American taxes? What other reason would there be? Do you think he pardoned other people who gave him nothing, who were fugitives of justice, out-and-out thieves, crooks, lowlifes, and of the lowest degenerates in the world? But did he pardon a collection of them who gave him nothing? What other reason could there be? Now, the man who passed on this pardon of this crook, this lowlife, happens to be this same man who was the Attorney General under Clinton at that time, this man named Holder. Now, everybody is proud and happy that a black man finally is the first time an attorney general, and they're thrilled to have him in the office. And I wish him the best, and it happens to be true. We have to make these breakthroughs for black people and every office if we can. But that doesn't mean we should forget about their qualifications. That doesn't mean that if he's unqualified or he's can't be trusted, or he's totally corrupt and he's a partner with corruption and with Clinton about pardoning this man, that therefore we should accept it. Does that mean we should compromise any common decency? And this is a man called Barack Obama who told you it's going to be a new era, a new morality, a new world. His soaring rhetoric about the new change, the change what? He didn't even change the person. He didn't change the corruption. He didn't change what's happening that we could accept a person like this. This is symbolic. If this is symbolic of what he's going to do as a president, after he announced all the change, he brings back the kind of thieves who committed this kind of act, this kind of literal atrocity of justice, to pardon a lowlife and a thief on the basis of a payoff. And now he claims, well, do you hear what this Holder says, that was just nominated, who he just selected? He says, if I had to do it again, I wouldn't have done it. That's like saying if a guy robs a bank and you call him, he says, I would never have done it if I thought of it first. After you get caught, you say, listen, this is not what I meant to do. Then he said, well, I had so much work at the time from so many issues and so many problems that I didn't even realize what I did. Then he said, maybe I realized it, but I wasn't thinking. Then I was thinking, but I didn't know exactly what I was thinking, because there was other things I was also thinking at the same time. So between getting lost with my thinking and my uncertainty about what I was doing, and because I had the job doesn't mean I'm responsible for it, and because I did it, we shouldn't count it. You know why? Because I was now selected for this job and I want it. And because I want it, let's erase whatever I did that's wrong or immoral or indecent and forget about it. Would you apply this system to everybody else in America? In that case, there should be no such thing as a criminal. Because anybody who committed any crime could tell you, if I had time to think of it, I never would have done it. You know when? After he gets caught. Or when you're looking for a job. I hope this is not a reflection of how he's going to govern in the future. I wish him the best with the greatest kind of a presidency we could ever have. But if he's going to do this, let's be honest about it. I'm not giving up on him yet. But this is disgusting, and it's a direct contradiction to everything he preached about. And he's already contradicting himself and doing something that's totally hypocritical to all his presentations and all his speeches that while he was electioneering for campaigns and trying to win the presidency. God bless you and good luck to you. But put a stop to this kind of nominations if you want anybody to trust you.